On the 5th of June, we celebrate World Environment Day. This year, the theme is about biodiversity, appreciating the role that biodiversity has in our lives. At the Wildlife and Environmental Society of Malawi, we thought we'd take this opportunity to showcase some of the amazing women that work to protect Malawi's biodiversity. Happy World Environment Day.
Hi, I'm Gloria. I work with the Center for Environmental Policy and Advocacy as a program manager. Here at CEPA, we celebrate agrobiodiversity by promoting policies that protect farmers' rights and informal seed systems. That's our contribution to agrobiodiversity. We wish you a happy World Environment Day.
My name is Zirian Chimpepo, working with Environmental Affairs in the Ministry of Natural Resources, Energy and Mining. We are on Nika Mountain here. We have a project which is dealing with how we can manage invasive alien species. Where I am standing here is the grassland, but it has been invaded with an invasive species, which is black water, which is surrounding me out. It's all over these trees. They are invasive. Whenever they invade an area, they take over all the area and actually have a negative impact on diversity of the species. So they compete with the native species. So the project which brings us here is trying to find out measures and strategies which can be taken into account for us to be able to eradicate the invasive species and also control new invasion of the invasive species.
I'm Sikwa Matsimbe from Liongo University of Agriculture and Natural Resources, NEPAD Fish Node. I'm a biodiversity expert. I've been in the field for over 10 years. Some of my past research, I've been studying biodiversity in Bua and Rentipe River to see the impact of the land cover changes that are happening. For instance, in Bua River, there was more biodiversity because of the presence of the Kota Kota Game Reserve. Currently, I'm coordinating a project that is funded by GRS, in which we are collecting all Malawi's fisheries data on biodiversity so that it is easily accessible to all. So we have developed a portal, and currently we are also working on improving the data mobilization processes or the data collection processes, in which we are using a mobile app. The system is being developed so that data is well managed and it's automatically saved on an online server to ensure that we are able to know in real time.
I'm Priya Samson, lecturer at Malawi University of Science and Technology. I would love to identify myself as a microbial ecologist. Microbes have such a great, vast network, and they are so much interconnected and interdependent. If there are no microbes, I don't think life can exist on this earth, because they have so much to contribute in balancing the ecosystem. So it's important that we also take care of this invisible world. Thank you.
Pine plantation. Pine is an invasive species. When pine was introduced, you can see that it took over. Nothing is growing underneath it, nothing is growing above it, it's just pine throughout. So what pine has done to the ecosystem is that it has made the soil less suitable for the original plants that were in Nika to grow. Also, it has put you can see when pine leaves fall, they put a carpet around it such that even any seedling of any species of plant that wants to come out cannot find the space or room. And also it puts a shade above it such that there is no sunlight for any other plant to.
My name is WESM Chamanza. I work for Capital FM Radio, and I'm also the Vice President of the Association of Environmental Journalists. This is an advocacy group which works with various organizations in partnership in promoting biodiversity conservation in Malawi.
I'm Rubina Hajat, teacher by profession, born in Kenya, came to Malawi in 1980. In 1982, I started my school, which has grown over the years. I have been doing lots of environmental school plays and concerts in the school, and recently had published 2 books. One is The Man Who Planted a Tree, and the second one is Timmy the Chambo Has 3 Wishes. All in the hope to reach out to people who would possibly make a difference to to save the environment, where our children and grandchildren can have clean air, fresh water, and wildlife to enjoy.
Our main objective is to develop a portal. We have managed to develop the landing page so far, and we also managed to talk to our stakeholders who have managed to give feedback on the current. We also aim at mobilizing 10,000 records of fish, and what we have done so far is that we have commenced the actual data mobilization. We are using ODK app in which we have customized to mobilize data, one from the field that will be going in the different river systems. We have also developed a form in which we'll be able to collect data from three museums, and we are also going to use another form that we are going to collect data from thesis and other literature. The fourth objective is that we build local capacities in fish biodiversity and management of this data. So we have supported one master's student under the Department of Fisheries whose capacity will be built. Our plans ahead, we are organizing a virtual training on biodiversity informatics. We are also going to continue with user interactions on how the portal can best be improved as we continue mobilizing the data for the first 6 months of the project.
Hi, I'm Sachi Shah. I run a waste management organization called Trust Group in Blantyre, Malawi. We're primarily focused on plastic recycling. As you already know, biodiversity is essential for human life. We need it for pollination and to pump nutrients into the soil, which ensures that we have enough food to eat. We need it as natural, which also is often the most effective barrier against natural disasters, such as floods. Various plants and herbs are used in medication, and these are just some of the many benefits to having diverse bioorganisms in our ecosystem. Waste is a huge factor that contributes to the loss of biodiversity. The more we consume, the more waste we generate, and a lot of the waste that we generate, especially plastic waste, is non-biodegradable, and so it sits, chews, and pollutes the soil, killing the animals, plants, and insects in surrounding areas. Remember the R's: refuse, reduce, reuse, and recycle, in the name of biodiversity and for future sustainable growth. Thank you.
I'm Dr. Lydia Nchimpebo, the Principal Environmental Officer, also serving as a biosafety registrar. My work involves regulating genetically modified organisms in the country to ensure their safe use, handling, and transfer so that we prevent any adverse impact on biodiversity as well as on human health. I'm very passionate of my work because I know the value of biodiversity for human health, for life, and as human beings, we cannot survive without biodiversity. So to contribute toward the safeguarding biodiversity is something which is very important for me.
Hi, my name is Yanko Japeta, currently working with Mzuzu University in the Biological Sciences Department. I work with insects, amphibians, and also reptiles. A lot of people will never understand why we work with biodiversity, but for me, finding a new species or helping a species from getting endangered or threatened really gets me fulfilled.
My name is Mphatso Martha Kalimba. I'm a Principal Environmental Officer at the Environmental Affairs Department. I'm responsible for biodiversity conservation. Specifically, I look into issues of invasive alien species, how to eliminate them and prevent further spread. I also deal with issues of access and benefit sharing. How do we share benefits from the utilization of biological resources? Why does biodiversity matter, therefore? Biodiversity matters because we simply cannot live without it. We need to breathe, we need to drink, we need to eat. And all of these are services that are provided by biodiversity. You look around us, we have vegetation which controls floods, sequesters carbon from the atmosphere, that is the service of biodiversity. Every day when we eat, we are eating plants and animals, diverse plants and animals from different species, that is a service provided by biodiversity. Even even the insects that are flying around us, they are pollinating plants that serve us as food. The soil microbes that are in the soil, they are taking nutrients to the plants that we need for food. So biodiversity does offer a lot of services, and I'm so happy to work in this field because it's a field that helps us to sustain all life forms on Earth. Thank you.
Trust Donga. I work for Rwanda. I focus on documenting biodiversity in the farming systems, but also sustainably regulating the pest component of the diversity in farmers' fields. This is exciting because we have little data on what happens on our farms and the impact what farmers do on biodiversity. Thank you.